Hello everyone, and welcome once again to Let's Play Star Trek Online. I am Tim, and we are going to be traveling to the Donatu system, where we are going to be taking on the True Way and possibly the Klingons. We'll have to see how things go. But let's head on into the Donatu system. As I said last time, the True Way is a coalition of rebels from Cardassians and the Jem'Hadar who would like to see the Dominion back in the Alpha Quadrant and ruling as it did before, because it also gave the Cardassians a lot of power. Anyway, Captain, I'm picking up multiple hostile contacts, both Klingon and True Way. I can understand the Klingons being here. They've been trying to claim this system for months, but why the True Way normally does? I think I'm going to have to continue on and just start shooting. I got things that are really not that close to me. So I'll just see how things go here. Okay, again, I did not get photon torpedoes, but then again, last episode I cruised right here to this location. This episode, I am basically just going in. I may leave the photon torpedoes until such time as I get a new ship, and then we'll just deal with it that way. If that's at the end of this episode, yay. Oh, there we go. Galler-class starships. So that's the Cardassians. We may have to be. Oh, there's Jem'Hadar ships. And you may notice I have some support. There are other Starfleet ships that are here, giving me a little bit of a helping hand against these ships. So it's not me against the world, which is something I'm really happy to say that I'm not having to deal with. That was a little bit too close there. I could have done with not being that close. Is that the last one? That looks like the last one. I'm gonna have to take his shields down. We can deal a crushing defeat to this. Ow, 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 ow! Lots of photon torpedoes. Makes me jealous. Because I would like photon torpedoes. Okay. That gentleman's... Oh! One of my buddies. Holy crap. It's me and an Olympic-class science vessel that's left. A Cardassian flagship, the Axum, has been disabled, sir. Her warp core is stable for now. Recommend we get a closer look. Okay, let's beam over there. You know, the ship's going to blow up. Let's just beam over. That sounds like a smart idea. Okay, Captain, Cardassian security teams are already starting to move in on our position. We should expect heavy resistance. Weapons out. Excuse me. Oh, force field is up because there's a big hole in the ship. And as you can see on the minimap, lots and lots of targets. I really don't feel like getting thrown around by grenades. Thank you very much. Okay. There, you guys are dealt with. No, we can't go that way. And I doubt we can go this way. But we're going to check. No, we can't. We've got no choice. We must head this way. Okay, there's a little bit of a... Then I'm going to take that, and let's see what else is going on. now we go this way and take these guys on. Oh, I don't want to. Ow, ow, that really, really hurt. That's a plasma grenade. They start little fires, so it does damage over time. I'm just going to run right at you. There we go. Knock you on your butt. Oh, I can't do pounce yet. Technically, I don't know why they call it pounce, considering the fact that you don't really pounce. You're more like lunge. Okay, that should take care of the security measures between us and the bridge. I don't expect the Cardassians to give up that easily, though. They will probably send more security teams to intercept us. Yes, let's be on the lookout. Oh, we got enemies on both sides. Ow. I did not need to have that happen to me. Okay, everybody's taken care of. Go this way? No, we can't. Oh. Oh, I see something back here. I will be right back. There's something back here that I don't think I got. Let's see. No, we're okay. We're okay. I just have to check this. This mission is... This is chasing shadows. This is skirmish. I need to check something in my list here for Delta Recruit. There is a Delta Recruit item in here to be found. Although it's showing something on the map. I'm going to have to take a look. I have to take a closer look, just in case. I swear. No. It's whatever that thing is showing up on the map. But we can't actually get access to it. So, moving right along. We're not too worried about fire suppression at this point in time. Whoa! That was weird. Although, if anybody took a really good look, there's going to be people that are going to have played this before that know what that is, and there are going to be others who have got a really good look at it and have a very good idea what it is. Did you see that? Yes, Lieutenant, I did see that, and I know exactly what that is. For those who are unaware, think back to the Star Trek Next Generation episode with Mark Twain, when Captain Picard was sucked into a time portal and went back in time where he met Guinan, where the first time he met Guinan, actually. And they also met Mark Twain. I sometimes wonder about that episode. If Mark Twain, who was obviously not alive, if Mark Twain had, is there something wrong with the environmentals on this ship? But if Mark Twain had seen that episode, what he would have thought about it, that would have really been neat to see. Okay, I am not a medical or science officer, so I'm going to have to rely on Tavrel here to assist me. Sir, this Cardassian looks to have died from the same cause as the Cardassian we examined in the mess hall. Oh, excuse me. We need. It is very late at night, so that's why I'm a little bit on the tired side. But we need to find a med kit to know more about what happened to them. Continue. Well, look, right beside him is a med kit. All the medical equipment in this kit has been sterilized and is ready for use. Medical tools. Study the medical records. Okay, we have to go study some medical records before we can actually use the med kit. Because, you know, okay, auto suture, da 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 da. You guys can pause this to read all of this stuff. Oh my goodness, there's quite a bit. Patient was held in sick bay for treatment. Blah 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 blah. You guys can pause to read those. Okay, patient admitted complaining of pain and inability to blah 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 blah. Again, you can pause and read that stuff. An autopsy was conducted using a Neuralite probe. Okay, obviously the stuff in green is the important stuff. Okay, blah, 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 blah. You can, again, pause to, if you want to read this. Okay, laser scalpel. We have to use it. Again, pause if you want to read it. So, auto suture, laser scalpel, and exactly. Okay, use medkit. Okay, all the medical equipment in this kit has been sterilized. Auto suture. An auto suture is used to seal. Let's see. No, I don't think so. Thank you, Tavril. You're very helpful. Let's use the Neuralytic probe. That tool should give us a better insight into the cause of death of Cardassian in the mess hall. The one that we're standing over top of. The Neuralytic probe has determined that this individual died from a radical decrease in neural energy. It's almost as if he was drained by an outside source. All the brain's activity came to a complete stop as its energy was depleted. Sir, there's a great deal of interference being picked up from the tricorder, blah, 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 blah. There's a science lab across the hall. Okay, let's go. Thank you very much, sciencey person. Okay, nothing else I needed in there. Okay, nothing else I needed in here. Conduct energy scan. So now we have to... Okay, let's see here. I'm going to do this because I know what it is. Triolic waves are a result of a process called selective molecular polarization, in which a substance is modified at a fundamental level to convert matter to energy. Okay, scan for triolic waves. I'm picking up large concentration of triolic waves centered around the ship's bridge captain. Okay, I know about triolic waves from that episode of Star Trek The Next Generation because, whoa, it's headed for the bridge because that's what those creatures in that episode were feeding off of. Triolic energy. Which also brings an interesting point. Spoiler, these are, I think they're Iconians. Actually, they probably aren't Iconians. I will have to check to make sure. I cannot remember offhand. Or these are ghosts of Iconians or something along those lines. But you may remember in the Unexpected Allies that Sela said that going back in time destroys their minds, the Iconians' minds. And if I'm correct, I'll have to check on this. I'm not sure offhand. But if I'm correct, these are Iconians. They did go back in time. And they weren't, their minds weren't destroyed, but they were feeding off of people, so brainwave patterns of people. So, okay. Oh, we got the big guy that we got to deal with. Okay, everybody shoot the big guy. I would like to not faceplant. Very much. Okay, let's click that and that and that. And ow! Let me go. Let me go. I believe that is one of the... if you remember that episode I'm talking about, I think it was called Time's Arrow. That's what that episode of Star Trek Next Generation is called, was Time's Arrow. And they had a cane. And I believe that is an item that you can get. Okay, there's 2 consoles that are open here. There's no mistaking them now, Captain. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They were Davidians. That's right. But here's the Iconian stuff. The Cardassians haven't really concerned themselves with the Iconians. Why would they? They still think the Iconians are a dead race half a quadrant away from their homeworld. If what your future self said is true, though, distance is no protection from the Iconians. Their gateways can appear anywhere at any time. Unfortunately, he was not doing a voiceover. Okay, read the captain's log. Our mission goes well, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Reading. Chief engineer's log. Bloddy, blah, 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 blah. More blah, 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 blah. Like I said, if you want to read that, you can pause, and I will let you read it. Okay, bloddy, blah, 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 blah. At least I hope you can read it, because I'm not sure exactly how it'll show up. Thanks to the system I'm using. So, more blah, 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 more talky, righty. Okay, skirmish is now complete. We can return to the ship. Beam to the ship. And the question is, do we have to fight more now? I hope we don't have to fight more. I don't want to fight more. Please don't. Nope, we don't have to fight more. Yay, no fighting. That's awesome. Okay, bring this up, and now we get to collect our reward. What's subspace field modulator? It's a ship device. Okay, well that's fine. I think I'm going to take that though.
Congratulations, Commander.
And I am level 20. Promotion. I will accept. Okay, and because of that, I am not going to end this episode just yet, because we're getting a new ship. I'm going to give that to her. Oh, and of course they're going to give me a new mission. Okay, I need your assistance with a rather delicate situation. We have an intelligence operative undercover in the Drozana station. Her astute observations have given us the edge in several critical engagements in the neutral zone. 22 hours ago, this operative activated an emergency subspace beacon. Zamara would only contact me in this manner if she were about to be discovered by the enemy or her life was in danger. I am understandably concerned. I need you to go to Drozana, find Zamara, and assist her. Take her to safety if you have to, but don't blow her cover. If you go in there, weapons blazing, excuse me, you may get her killed. I've access to your logs. It's been quite some time since you had some shore leave. I suggest you visit Drozana for some downtime. Okay, and we got stuff. We get a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. This little thing here is really good to use against Davidians. But anyway, we'll accept, and we'll exit, and we're done with that. And now we're going to transwarp to Earth Space Dock. Because now we get a brand new ship. Now we get access to a brand new ship. And maybe it'll be a brand new ship that I can actually have photon torpedoes on. Which is something that I should not have gotten rid of the photon torpedoes off of this ship. Very nice to have and everything like that, but I shouldn't have gotten rid of them. Okay, the last time I dedicated an entire episode to getting a new ship because it involved also doing the customization of what your ship looks like. So, excuse me. Didn't I say that though? it was 10 levels, or 10 episodes for the first 10 levels, and it's only been 5 episodes now for the next 10 levels. That ain't going to be that quick in the next ones. I wish it was, but I doubt it's going to be that quick. So, this is a very, very, this will be a long series. I'm debating whether to do a Romulan side and a Klingon side, but a lot of the missions on the, once you get past to a certain point on the Klingon side, a lot of the missions overlap and become very similar to what some of the other Federation missions are. So there'll be a lot of repeating. That's something we don't need to really worry about. Okay, so moving right along. First thing we have to do is we have to go talk to Admiral Glenn. You may notice there's a lot of other people that are sprinting around in here. Those are other players, obviously, because it's one thing we have not talked about is this is an MMO. This is a massive online multiplayer, massive multiplayer online role-playing game. So there we go. Anyway, congratulations! I get a new ship. Give me my ship. I'm not worrying about the PvP stuff. It's not a big deal. Whatever. It's PvP. I mean, I may, if you guys want, put a comment in the comments saying you would like to see something in PvP. I'll warn you right now, though, I am absolutely horrible at PvP. I am just terrible. Okay, I would like a new starship, please. Browse selections. Oh. Load up, please. Holy cow. Okay, we are now commander. I don't need science vessels, so let's see here. Heavy cruiser. 4 and aft weapons, 3. Turning base is 8. Heavy escort. Turning base of 15. That's not too bad. That one you have to purchase through the C-store. That one you have to purchase through the C-store. That one you have to purchase through the C-store. Okay. What do we got for science vessels? A research science vessel. And then everything else is purchasable through the C-store. Okay. Looks like heavy escort. It is. Okay, there we go. Heavy escort. We're gonna rename it. Oh, we gotta do our thing here. We gotta do our thing because we need the registry number. This is going to be B. This one is going to be B. So it's 91615B. So this is 91615 and then B. Capital B. And Philadelphia might be really, really great, but this is, we're going to keep the naming scheme the same. This is the Saskatchewan B. There we go. Done. Done and done. Okay, now we're, that's customized ship. Maybe I will customize the ship really, really quick. But now we get select ship. There it is. There's the Saskatchewan B. So I'm going to ready the starship. What happens? All of my really, really good stuff pops in there. And I've got some cannons. Yeah, I got some dual cannons going on there, which is fine. And let's take a quick look at the customization options for the ship. This won't take too long. So I have, for this one, I've got Akira, which is the one that we're currently on. Oslo, which doesn't look too bad. Thunderchild, that looks kind of interesting. And then Armitage. I like the looks of the Armitage. The Armitage looks very nice. What do we got here? Veteran, type 6, type 5, type 4. Type 4 is very, very dangerous looking. I'll go with the veteran one. I did the veteran one before. And of course, like always, you can do advanced and mix and match. Looks like I can't do the Armitage because of the simple fact that I need to purchase it at the C-store. Can't do the Thunderchild either. That really sucks. Akira it is, it looks like. I'll go with the Veteran. Well, you know what? With this one, I'm going to go with a mix. I'm going to go with the Akira's saucer section. And I'm going to go with the Akira's nacelles, or hull, rather. And I'm going to go with the Akira struts. I would love for either the Thunderchild or the... I'm going to go with the Akira struts, and I'll leave the nacelles. Well, you know what? The saucer section, I think I'm going to go with the Oslo. I'm going to go with the Oslo. It's a little bit more sleeker design to it. And we're not going to go Type 4. We are going to go Veteran. So there we go. And for the interior, I am going to pick, let's see here. It's very interesting. Not the Belfast. We could go Unity. We could go Temple, Nomad, Virtue. These are all pretty much... I'm not going to go Order, Justice, or Triumph, because that looks too much like Galaxy class, which is the Starship Enterprise. Fellowship, Peace, Brotherhood. And then this one is more the San Francisco D. You know what? I think I'll go Brotherhood. Not that it really mattered that much. But anyway, purchase, and we're done. And we'll exit out of there. One thing that you always have to do whenever you get a new starship is bring up your character sheet and go to the stations area, because these always reset themselves whenever you go ahead and do this. So I'm going to put her there, and I am going to put him there. Let's see, Ed or Zarva. Oh, this is such a... You know, oh, it's so difficult. I'm going to go Med. And... no, I think I'm going to keep it with Tavrel. What's this? Tychon's Rift. That is very interesting. Does she have... no, she doesn't have access to Tychon's Rift. Tychon's Rift is very nice. It's something we'll be taking a look at later. And look! I have 2 officer slots. And I have 2 bridge officer candidates. One which includes a female android engineering officer, which is great. Now, it has create manual here as well, because you can actually create a manual to teach your guys what to do. So I'm going to commission the android, and she will now join. I'm going to leave her in that uniform. Skyway. Okay. That's a veteran reward you get for 700 days playing Star Trek Online. And now we're going to commission our Rigelian bridge officer. And we're going to bring her in. And there we go. So now we have all of our stuff available to us. And it also appears as though we have some completed duty officer missions. So there we go. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. When we come back, we'll be continuing on to Drozana Station, and that one's going to be an interesting one. I think you'll like it. There is an unfortunate thing though that is involved in that, because of the fact there is a character that we will run into that would be awesome to hear the voiceover of, but that original character is no longer alive. I will inform everyone of that in the next episode. Thank you very much for joining me. I've been Tim, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Let's Play Star Trek Online.